Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. This video is for the piano students in both the 4:30 and the 5:15 classes. And in this video, we are going to review all of the notes we have learned, both the treble and the bass clef, line notes and space notes. So we've been working really hard at working on our note reading, and so today we're going to kind of review everything that we've learned so far. So let's get started. So in the treble clef, just a reminder, our line notes follow the little rhyme, every good boy does fine, and our space notes follow face in the space, so the word face, F-A-C-E. And in the bass clef, our line notes follow the little phrase, good burritos don't fall apart, and the space notes have the pattern, all cows eat grass. All right, so with that in mind, let's get started. First, look for the clef sign, think line note or space note, and use your phrase. This is treble clef, line note, every good boy. This is B. All right, treble clef, line note, every good boy does. This one is D. Okay, treble clef, space note, face, F-A-C-E. This one is E. Treble clef, space note, F-A-C. This one is C. Okay, treble clef, space note, F. This one is F. If you're finding these are pretty easy, that's really good. Good work. Okay, treble clef, space note, F-A. This one is A. If you're finding it's not easy, that is okay. That's why we're going over these and reviewing. So wherever you are is fine, totally fine in this process. Treble clef, line note, every good. This one is G. Treble clef, this one is the space above the staff. So you can think about F-A-C-E and then the next space up is G. Or you can think about the nearest note that you know, the top line is F. Very next note, a step up is G. Different strategies you can use. Keep those in mind. Treble clef, line note, every good boy does fine. This one is F. All right, space below the staff. This one is D. So the line nearest to it is E, one step down is D. Line note, treble clef, E, this one is E. All right, we're getting into some bass clef notes now. So bass clef, space note, all cows. This one is C. Just a reminder too, if you're not sure which phrase to use, think about, does it have 4 words or 5? There are 5 lines and 4 spaces. So you can think about the phrases that way to help you remember which one goes with which. All right, bass clef, line note, good burritos don't fall apart. This is A. Bass clef, line note, good burritos don't fall. This is F. Bass clef, space note, all cows eat grass. This one is G. Bass clef, space note, all cows eat. This one is E. Bass clef, space above the staff. The top line we know is A. A step away from that is B. This one is B. All right, bass clef, line note, good. This one is G. Bass clef, space note, all. This one is A. Bass clef, the ledger line above the staff, we know this one is middle C. Bass clef, line note, good burritos don't. This is a D. And last one for now, bass clef, line note, good burritos. This one is B. Okay, friends, so there's a lot of notes we're working with here. I am going to mix these up a little bit. Maybe I'll even try shuffling them like cards. We'll see how well that works. So we're going to mix these all together, and we're going to practice figuring out what the note is. I'm not going to give you as many clues this time, so you'll have to think for yourself. What is the clef? Is it a line note or a space note? And which phrase do I need to use to remember? And maybe at this point you're finding that you can actually recognize the note without needing to think of a phrase, which is pretty cool. That's when you realize you're starting to actually memorize the notes and their position, and that's ultimately what you want. You want to be able to see a note and instantly recognize what it is without giving it really too much thought. So that's what we're aiming for. It takes a while to get to that point though, so don't be discouraged, don't worry. All right, let's begin. This one is F. This one is B. This one is B. This is G. All right, this one is D. So check yourself. Are you thinking, what is the clef? Line or space note? Which rhyme do I use? Those are your 3 steps. This one is G. This one is E. Okay, this is F. This one's G. This one is E. Remember, bass clef, space note, all cows eat. This one is E. This one is D, treble clef, line note, every good boy does, D. This one is F. This is E. And this is D. This one is G, bass clef, space note, all cows eat grass, G. Doing great, friends. Keep up the good work. Okay, this one is A, treble clef, space note, F-A, spelling face. This one is A, good burritos don't fall apart. I know, it's a lot to keep track of, isn't it? It's a lot to think about. You're doing great. Hang in there. This one is C, bass clef, space note, all cows, C. All right, this one is A. Getting close to the end here. This one is C, treble clef, space note, F-A-C. This one is B, every good boy, treble clef. And last, note we all know. This is middle C. Okay, whew, there's a lot of notes here. Once again, I'm going to mix them up. And last, as we usually do, we're going to finish with a speed round. So only do this round if you've gone through the rest of the video and the previous videos a lot. You feel very confident. You feel like you know what patterns to recognize, what strategies to use. If you're feeling overwhelmed or like, wow, I really don't know enough yet, don't do this part of the video. It's okay. Feel free to go back, look at other parts, practice on your own. It's okay to do that. All right, for now, If you're moving on in the video, I trust that you're ready for the challenge. So, speed round. Let's begin. Ready, set, go. A, middle C, G, G, B, G, D, D, F, D, A, F, B, F, E, G, A, C, E, E, B, last one, C. Whew, well done, friends. Really, really nice work. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.